Welcome to Mind Your Mind. Mind Your Mind podcast is for busy people like you who want to enjoy life and free up their time and emotional space by learning valuable tools for self-care and mindfulness. Our weekly topics are filled with compelling discussions and practical solutions to increase your productivity and healthy living. I'm your host, Joseph Tropper, and I'm honored to have you here with me today. All right, guys, welcome back. We're in episode 14, 3 Hypnosis Subscripts. This is part 2. So if you haven't heard my introduction and you want to know about what hypnosis is, then go back and listen to 13 and you'll hear all about just an introduction of the brief history and getting rid of some myths and misunderstandings. But if you want to just have an experience of what hypnosis is, this one, normally I tell you to be active, but in this case, I actually encourage you to find a quiet place, and you should not be operating heavy machinery, jogging, or doing anything else. So just have a seat, relax. I'm going to give you 3 superscripts. I'm going to do all 3 together. So there's going to be it's going to be a couple of steps, but I'm going to do a induction, which allows you to feel the experience of relaxing and going into hypnosis. And then I'm going to do 3 scripts of things that might be going on in your life, which are going to be a general relaxation, an anchor exercise, a headache exercise, and a family of origin exercise. And then the last part is I'm going to call you up out of the hypnosis. So my suggestion is find a relaxing spot where you could sit and not be interrupted. If you do get interrupted, that's cool. Sometimes it won't make a difference. Sometimes you just have to find a more quiet spot and try again. And just experience it. Be open to it. If you need to listen to it once just naturally to hear it so that you're comfortable with what I'm telling you, that's cool. And then listen to it again and actually experience the hypnosis. But I don't want you driving or operating any heavy machinery or doing anything while you're listening to this, because I'm going to be relaxing your body, and it's very important that you're sitting and relaxing. All right, so get comfortable and let's start. Now remember, as I go through the script, I'm going to first do an induction, which is relaxing and comfortable. Obviously, I'm not watching you in my office or over Skype, so don't worry about whether it's working or not. Just let your brain relax, let your body relax, and just experience whatever you experience. Just be open to it. And as I go through the 3 scripts, if they're relevant for you, the first one usually is, the second one might not be, and the third one might not be at this point, something that you're interested in or something that you want to do. That's cool. Just relax and space out until I call you back out, and then you know the rest. All right, so I want you to imagine yourself standing at the top of a staircase. You just relax your body in a chair where you're sitting. Feel it laying back. Just get comfortable. There's no right or wrong way to sit. And you're standing at the top of a staircase with 10 steps leading downward. As you walk down the steps, you just start to notice the sensations in your body, how you're feeling relaxed and comfortable. You could feel your clothing laying comfortably on your body in all the places that it's at. You could feel your body getting more and more comfortable and weighing heavily on the chair. You could feel your lips that might be a little dry. There might be an urge and a tendency to want to swallow. It's perfectly fine. Just go with it. And as you walk down these 10 steps, you're going to go into a deep sleep, feeling a relaxation and comfort. When I count from 10 to 0, you walk down the steps. And at 0, I will snap my fingers and you'll be in a deep sleep, feeling relaxed and comfortable. As you walk down the steps, you notice that it is a well-lit area with a banister on each side. Walking down the steps, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, feeling relaxed, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0 is always deep sleep and relaxation. Each and every time I say those words, you feel comfortable and relaxed. 0, deep sleep and relaxation. As you get to the bottom of the steps, you notice that there's a light. And that light is coming from a door. Your curiosity gets the most of you. You feel safe and relaxed, and you open the door. And you find yourself in your favorite place of escape. It could be a beach. It could be a place that you've visited on vacation or an imaginary place. It could be your room or your treehouse, indoor, outdoor, wherever you're comfortable. And you sit down in that area. And I want you to notice all of your senses. Hear all the sounds of that place. See all the sights of that place. Feel all the feelings. You could taste it and smell it. And just take that in. The body's feeling relaxed. Now we're going to go deeper. 3, 2, 1, 0. Deep sleep and relaxation. And exercise 1 is just a general relaxation. I want you to take 3 deep breaths. And as you do that, I want you to feel your body being sucked out of all of its negative energy and all of its stress. So as you breathe in, you could feel all the stress being sucked out from your toes, moving up to your ankles, to your waist, and to your stomach, and then breathe out and push that out away from you. And now you could feel that vacuum taking place, pulling out all the stress from your hands, bringing it to your elbows, shoulders, chest, and now breathe it out. And finally, you could feel all that negative energy being sucked out from your head to your eyes, to your ears, to your mouth, to your chest and throat, and breathe it out. That's right. Feeling relaxed and comfortable. Now I want you to just take that in. We're going to come up with an anchor. An anchor is something that keeps a ship docked at bay. When the ship travels and wants to be somewhere, they throw the anchor in the ground and keep it there. So I want you to come up with an anchor word, something that describes how you feel now. Maybe it's relaxed or comfortable. And just notice some words that come up for you. And that's going to be your anchor word. If you can't think of any, then just use the word anchor or relax or comfortable. But what describes what you're feeling right now? Now I want you to think of any person, place, or thing. Maybe it's a person that you love, care about, an item that you love that's meaningful to you and not triggering, or a place. And that's going to be your anchor word. So pick any word. And anytime you think that word, anytime during the day after this session, it's going to be your post-hypnotic suggestion that you're going to feel relaxed and comfortable. So just think of that word, breathe in, feel your body. Now we're going to go deeper. 3, 2, 1, 0. Deep sleep and relaxation. Exercise number 2. And again, if it's relevant to you, just do it. And if not, you could just ignore it or come back and use it on a different day, is the headache cure. So you might be feeling some headache or some tension in your head. Sometimes it's usually some stress. Of course, you've checked out the biological parts and have dealt with that part as well. And I want you just to imagine that there's a dial in front of you. And that dial counts from 10 down to 0. And let's say your headache is at a 10. It's causing you a lot of pain. I want you to just imagine that you put your right hand out or your left hand out, wherever you're comfortable. You turn down the dial to a 9. And you could feel your pain subsiding. To an 8. That's right. To a 7. To a 6. To a 5. To a 4. Breathing and relaxing. To a 3. 2. 1. And 0. It's deep sleep and relaxation. You could notice how your head is feeling more relaxed. Now I want you to take your right hand and put it on your left shoulder and just simply massage your shoulder and tell yourself, it's okay, it's not my responsibility. Whatever's on your mind, you can get rid of it. It's okay, it's not my responsibility. And as you stroke your shoulder, some people like to do it softly, some people like to pull on the shoulder blade. Just get rid of that headache, let it go out. Sometimes that tension just leaves your body that way. And now take your other arm, your left arm, put that on your right shoulder and rub away any of that tension and responsibility that you're carrying. And now you could use both hands, your left on your left shoulder, your right on your right, or vice versa. Just rub your shoulders. And just think of your anchor word that makes you feel relaxed. And notice how your head is feeling better and how some of that heaviness is going away. You've done a great job getting rid of any headache or migraine that you've had. And the last exercise is the family of origin. And it's a 2-part exercise. First thing is just to kind of close your eyes and relax and notice some of the thoughts and feelings that come to you regarding your childhood. Some pleasant words, or maybe some challenging and unpleasant words. And just notice them. And now I want you to just think and have some insight, it's the second part, about how that's impacting you today. And how we all carry some baggage from our childhood. And how maybe your life could be better if you acknowledge some of that baggage that you're holding and how that impacts you today. And as you do that, just count from 3 down to 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. It's always deep sleep and relaxation. And now you could pause it and just relax, or you could follow me out. I want you to imagine yourself standing at that doorway, going back in, seeing those steps leading upward. And as you walk up the steps from 0, which is always deep sleep and relaxation, to 10, you notice your body coming more awake and you coming back into the room. So 10 is going to be eyes open and wide awake. So we're going to count from 0, which is always deep sleep and relaxation, going to 1, 2, and 3, noticing the room around you, and 4, 5, starting to hear things in the actual room that you're in, and 6, starting to feel your body coming back, 7, 8, 9, and 10, eyes open and wide awake. 8, 9, 10, eyes open and wide awake. Good job. You've completed the hypnotherapy sample. I hope that you enjoyed, and I look forward to hearing from you. Just leave me a comment. Let me know what that did for you, what that brought up for you, and it's always great to hear from you guys. All right. Take care, and I hope that was enjoyable for you.
Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to mind your mind. For more practical ideas and to make sure you never miss an episode, visit us at mindyourmindonline.com.